1, 2, and then start this. Bam. Whoopsie. Okay.
Select a stage.
This, move this over here, move this over there. Click this and start that. Hello, Izzy. Welcome. Welcome in. You are the first one in here today. Congratulations on being first. And then I gotta get this open over here. And thank you for the heart me. Izzy. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. Glad you enjoyed being here. Let me just finish up getting this opened up here. Get this open, and there we go. We're good to go. Hi, hello, Kath. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Hopefully, y'all are doing well.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major
How are we doing today? But Oshawa has moved. Oshawa has indeed moved. Why is that taxi there? Who put it there?
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
I'm doing alright. How are you? Glad to hear it. I am also doing A-okay. I'm a little bit tired, but otherwise A-okay. Not having a great time at the moment? Uh-oh. I want tour Chao. You mean tour Chao? Like a tour of our Chao garden? Do you want my Chao? You want to take my Chao from me? Help me understand what it is that we want here. Never been this early because of work, so great now. So you're great now. Welcome back. Your fave game. Hello, welcome to our humble Chao garden. We're currently starting the day on Cityscape, so how we always go ahead and start the day. Seems like one of the best ways to go ahead and start the day. Are you so good? Wow. You think so? I feel like it's hard to look any sort of good on Cityscape of all places. I think the more impressive looking levels are definitely Metal Harbor. Metal Harbor is one of them. Final Rush in some cases. What's the garden plan today? Today's garden plan is we're going to go ahead and start moving towards preparing for the next graduation. Final Rush on certain days. Yeah, there are some days where Final Rush ain't so nice to us. But on the days where it is nice, it looks really, really impressive. On the rail, on the rail. Your first one. Have I played the Sonic Racing Crossroads game? I've played the Open Network test. I have not played since the game has released, though. Though I do plan to hopefully get the game. Also, thank you, Welshie. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. I don't quite have the Chao Sound Roulette up yet. I'll get that up soon.
Yes.
Is this why Oshawott has moved? Oshawott is still doing his thing.
That was cool.
I see. There's the first answer to the daily question. If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. I think it's a fairly good mindset to have, Welshie. I'll give my answer pretty early today. I am of a similar mindset, Welshie. I usually like to be early.
Select a stage.
I think if an event, especially like personal events, not like, you know, general events, but like personal events, like if someone's hosting like a little get together or something, or like a dinner, and you're not there, at the very least, right on time, I've always thought like, I don't know, it's like almost disrespectful, right? Hello Zachary, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been going well. Live early in case something happens like traffic personally you didn't plan on. Exactly. Yeah, same here, Izzy and Welshie. I like to plan ahead because like, here's the way that I see it. Is the way that I think about it is I'm always just like, well, what would I do? Like if I'm just here, if I'm just sitting around waiting to leave, what am I more than likely going to be doing? I'm just going to be chilling on my phone. If I arrive somewhere and I get there early, what am I going to be doing if not just sitting around chilling on my phone? I'd rather be sitting around chilling on my phone right there and be there than to risk being late because I wanted to chill on my phone here. Also, thank you, Tara. Thank you for the heart me and the go popular. I appreciate it. The parking situation, that too. Especially if it's like a parking garage type thing. You have no idea how long it's gonna take to find a spot in there. You got here in time for Pumpkin Hill. Yeah, we're doing our rounds of collecting aminals. What's our favorite levels? My least favorite levels, actually. I read that wrong. Let's see, Locked Energy. Least favorite levels gotta be Mad Space and both of the Death Chamber and Egg Quarters. Those are my least favorite levels. I'm not the biggest fan of those.
Select a stage. Who will you be?
Alright, we've got the aminals. This is the best version of Sonic Adventure 2. I agree. This is my favorite version. We're playing the GameCube version, by the way. You can hear the clicking and clacking of my GameCube controller. Mad Space got too many mentions the last few days. Yeah, we got Mad Space on the mind. Let's see. Organs is over here. Pickle is here. He's coming to us. They're both coming to us.
Everything will be okay.
Also, thank you, Elshi. Thank you for the 2 roses. And Izzy as well for the 3 roses. Yeah, let me get the Chao sounds up and going. Here, we'll start with Izzy. Izzy's Chao sound is nothing. And Welsh's Chao sound is the teeny tiny little gulp.
Everything will be okay.
Oh, we're mad. Well, not quite mad, but we're popping off. Love that for you. Yeah, your sound was just like almost complete silence.
Everything will be okay.
Where's yours? You sent you a heart. That was the last one that I could see on the thing on my end. I know there was a few before I turned it on. Here, hold on. Let's see, Tara. Your Chao sound is... Was that a laugh? It was a laugh. There you go, Tara. Your Chao's very happy. Your Chao finds it very funny that yours was a little bit late.
Here, everything will be okay.
And let's see, Kath. Thank you for the heart me. Let's see. Your Chao sound is... Your Chao is a little bit disappointed, it seems. Hello, Spinach. How are we doing today?
Everything will be okay.
Again? Was your Chao disappointed last time too? What a good looking lad. I gotta say, I'm liking the look on Spinach. Is that tusks? It is indeed tusks. Spinach is rocking the tusks. So far you've had angry and 2 disappointed ones. You do not have the luck. You have a special kind of luck. From the boar, correct. It is the little warthog, the boar little type animal that gives him the tusks. He actually has 2 pieces of it. He has both the tusk and the ears. The ears are also from it. His ears look like strawberries. It's a very cute way of looking at it.
Everything will be okay.
I like it. Little strawberries on his head.
Everything will be okay.
Okay, let's see. Was there anyone left that had to train?
Here.
Lotus is done. Oregon's is done. Spinach was just done. Pickle's also done. Would you like to play with Crest? He's got the bell out and everything.
Here.
Yes, we got 2 bells going.
Here.
And a symbol.
Here.
How many more can we get?
Here.
Okay, just 3. Who is the one to graduate? We are going to look to start preparing to graduate the peas. Because the peas have indeed reached max stats, I'm pretty sure. Or rather, they're about to. So I'm gonna go take a look at them right now, actually. Also, hello, how are you today? I am doing pretty well. Welcome, welcome. Is it Gardekan? Welcome to our humble Chao garden. Alright, peas, where you at? Alright, Pod P. What do we got going on? Rip to our side-eye kings. Yeah, we're gonna look at the peas to start potentially preparing for graduation for them. Yeah, Pod P is entirely full S rank. Sad for them, they've grown up so fast. They grew up incredibly fast. You know what I always forget? Aren't these 2 two-tone? Are they two-tone or are they not two-tone? I forget. Will we ever see them again? At some point in the future, yes, we should. We should see them again. It's not a permanent goodbye. Alright, let's check this one. You think they are, but you're not sure? Yeah, I don't know. It's like real subtle. I can't see it on them at the moment. I don't remember if they are or not. Alright, Peapod. Okay, Peapod has 1 reincarnation left. Because we have to get the power up. But that's really it. Age 4? Age 4 with 1 transformation. Peapod reincarnates fairly soon. We have them grow up and then maybe live through 1 more lifetime. Does this mean potential return of Oshawott or a new Chao for spooky season? I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still thinking, I'm still considering the options here. But maybe. It'll really just depend on the way that things are working out, the way things are going and whatnot. But we are approaching when they can be graduated, you know, pretty comfortably. One more like lifetime, a lifetime and a half for Peapod, and we'll be all done. And Pod P's ready to go pretty much whenever. Where's Pod P at? If I was a Pod P, where would I be? Over here. I'd be sleeping right next to Burger. Where's Gleep? Where's Stick? Gleep is right here. Stick, I believe, is on the rocks back there. Are we all sleeping? I think most of the garden is sleeping. Legitimately, most of the garden. It's only Puddle and Pod P, or Peapod rather. Puddle and Peapod that's awake. Everyone else is napping. That's how you want to be.
Everything will be okay.
You want your Chao garden? You love Chao? Just give me a Chao, please. You are welcome to come and hang out with our Chao as much as you want. Your sleep has been terrible recently? Oh no. Just the other day, I got like only like 3.5 hours of sleep for the night because we had to wake up early. But I never go to bed early. But yeah, we're all waking up. Burger and Stick are both awake now. That's good. That's good.
Everything will be okay.
I can only assume that we might be hungry. Let me go check for Chao fruit real quick. Can you pet a Chao? Here, yeah, hold on. We'll pet a Chao in your honor. You just tell me which one, and we give him a good old pet. There we go. Love to see a shiny green 2-ton of pink Chao down the line. Have we had... The only shiny green I think we've had is Pickle? We have shiny regular green in Pickle, and then shiny lime green in Flubber. I don't think we've had a shiny 2-tone green. We actually have Chao fruit? We do. He has them in stock. Shoulder sore again, so you can't lay down on that side? Oh, I always hate that. Just being restricted in your movement in any way. It's like, oh, I can't do this thing that I would normally do. What an unfortunate feeling. We need to bring back Kale. He's been in the fridge a while. Alright, that's 10 Chao fruit. We'll get 5 more. Can you pet Tails for me as a Chao pet? Yes, we can. As soon as we get back to the neutral garden, we'll go ahead and pet Tails. Assuming he's awake. Assuming that he is awake. And we're being cut off. 13 is as many as we're allowed to buy. He said 13 is enough, sir. Get out of here, please. And I say, aw, oh, man, okay. Can I make you a Chao and can I give you a Chao? I am unfortunately unable to do either of those things. Alright.
Everything will be okay.
Everyone come here. Stick is over there blowing bubbles. Hold on, we gotta come see this first. Incredible. Yeah, he's blowing a lot of bubbles this time. I think this might be a new record. The most amount of bubbles we've seen. That's a lot of bubbles, buddy. Oh, now we're on the pogo stick. Not gonna lie, this stream is your ASMR. I'm glad to hear it. That is what a lot of people enjoy using the stream for. They'll put it on, just kind of lurk in the background, and use it as a sleep aid. It is a regular occurrence that people come in and they use the stream to fall asleep. Can we please stay out of the water? I'd like to feed everybody. Alright, everybody, come over here. Come get some food. Six looking like that Apple Dragon Pokemon. Not Flapple, but Prevo. What's his name? Applin? Yes, Chao time. Same reaction. You guys show up to the Chao garden just like, yes, there it is. The garden's open. Also, thank you, Eddie. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. And for the Go Popular. Let's see what Chao sound you roll today. Your Chao has barked. Let's see what other Chao sound you roll. There you go, you got the original git sound. The original scream. Is someone snoring? Yes, we have like 4 Chao sleeping right now. Teos is sleeping, Gleep is sleeping, one of the P's is sleeping, and then Peppercorn, I think, was also sleeping. You're on TikTok a fair amount after work, and you're never certain when you're actually going to stream? Yeah. Typically, I aim for no later than around 4:30 p.m. EST. So that's like the general ballpark range is usually within the hours of 4 p.m. EST and 4:30 p.m. EST. Superfan being 9 a month when TikTok sub was half that is so sad. It is very sad. You know what? The reason why that is, Evio? For TikTok subs, I was allowed to set the price. For superfans, for the superfan subscription thing that they're changing it to, I am no longer allowed to set the price. That is the reason why that has changed. And I was actually, you know what I was actually going to do? I was actually going to lower the amount even more. All these years, I can't believe we got a Sonic Adventure 3. Yeah. I mean, I'm holding out hope. Maybe someday. Also, thank you, Reedy. Thank you for the heart movie. I appreciate it. Let's see what Chao sound you roll today. You rolled a little sigh.
Everything will be
Your Chao just had a beverage and he's happy about it.
here. Everything will be okay.
Actually, I'll feed Puddle a regular one. Puddle no longer needs anything but stamina. What's the brown bag on the ground? You mean this box? This is a box. It's one of the hats the Chao can wear. I'd like to someday have a Chao that wears a box. That's why we have it in here. I'm waiting for that day. Also, thank you, Kath. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Let's see what Chao sound you roll. Your Chao sounded a little uncomfortable, I want to say. That's what that sound kind of sounded like. Alright, who hasn't eaten? I haven't seen the Gleep eat. Here you go, little guy. Who else? Peppercorn also has not eaten. Sounds like you're trying to sleep. There you go. How did Puddle earn their name? Puddle earned their name through his original look before he became a Chaos Chao. He was very blue. He was a transparent bluish color. He looked almost like the water of the game, so he got the name Puddle. Did you get that Tails Chao through Phantasy Star Online? You just recently got your own through PSO? Correct, Evan. We sure did. We had a day where we were just devoted to just doing that. We did the PSO stream. We got the Chao. We got it. We sent it over here. It was a good time. Had a few technical difficulties because, you know. Also, thank you, Tara. Thank you for the ice cream cone and the GG. Let's see what Chao sound you roll this time. Your Chao is going for a swim.
Everything will be okay.
I'd like to feed Stick a little bit more. Can you eat some more Chao fruit, buddy? Do I play on GameCube? I play on the GameCube version of the game. That much is correct, yes. You can hear the clicking and clacking of my L and R buttons. The good old GameCube controller ASMR. Here, and I did say, Tara, I'd give Tails a pet for you. Here you go.
Everything will be okay.
Use the Game Boy player with the GameCube on one TV, and a Wii with another TV to transfer yours, I see. Do I have any Jewel Chao? We have 2. We only have 1 in the garden at the moment, though. We have Bubble up in the Hero Garden. Oh, we're bouncing. I love when they bounce. That's such a good little trait. It's so cute. I hope Tails Chao is having a great day. Can I make Mario, Barney? That's a lot of very unique characters. And no, unfortunately, no, we cannot. I don't use any sort of mods or anything, so I can't like make custom Chao or anything. We play the vanilla game, so we get what we're given. And that's good enough. Because look at this little guy. How could you not love him? There's an organically raised Chao right here. Love all these dudes. What's your favorite type of Chao in evolution? Personally, I've always been a big fan of the Hero Swim, Hero Fly variants. So I'm a big fan of Burger here. Burger's got that look going on. But I'm also just a big fan of a happy regular Chao like this. This little guy here at the front of the screen, this is Gleep. The Gleepster is pretty much what we consider to be the essence of Chao. He is a regular basic orange Chao, and we love him for it. Gleep is a G. Yeah, Gleep was one of the first Chao in our garden. He's essentially the mascot. Gleep embodies everything good. Exactly. I wonder how long until Peppercorn grows up. We've had Peppercorn for quite a bit here now as a baby. Peppercorn's gonna be Hero Fly alongside Burger. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see that. Are we gonna water the tree, Burger? We were. He was going to, but then he didn't. Are we good? Daily question. Early because anxiety. I see, Allie. That's yeah, I think anxiety will make you do that. Girlfriend today was freaking out about being late to work because she wasn't gonna be early, and I was like, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be there on time. Just, I was doing my hardest to, you know, reassure her that it's okay to not always be incredibly early.
Everything will be okay.
Do I know who's Barney? I do not, Antonio, unfortunately. Can you enlighten me as to who Barney is? I'd like to hear straight from the source who it is that Barney is. I feel like you're the only one who strongly prefers Dark Chao, Dark Swim. I feel like if I did, you know, the Dark Chao that I do prefer is Dark Swim. They are my favorite type of Dark Chao. You know, now that you mention it, we don't have any Dark Chao in here at the moment. Only the one Chaos Chao. Here's one of the only Dark Chao we have in this garden at the moment. This is Puddle. He's a Dark Chaos Chao, and he's transparent. Dark Swim Fly is your favorite, or Dark Power? It's so hard to be for sure when you're an anxious mess. Yeah, that's really the issue with anxiety. It's like, no matter how hard you try to be, you know, logical about it, your brain will find a way to convince you otherwise. Hey, I was just talking about it. I knew it was coming up soon. I knew it. You don't know why you were thinking Bubbles when you mentioned blue? Bubbles is indeed blue. I can see why it'd come to mind. Just in time. Welcome back, Kyle. You're just in time to watch Peppercorn grow up. Also, thank you, Kyle. Thank you for the heart me. Let's see what Chao sound you rolled today. You have rolled... Oh, your Chao is drowning. Your Chow's doing a little bit of a drown. The Gleepster got. Peppercorn's an adult. Puddle's sick. Are there any these from childhood, or are they all from streaming? All of these guys are from streaming. They're all from this live garden that we started. I do plan next time I go home, because my childhood GameCube is back home with my parents. Next time I go down to visit them, I'm going to take a look to see if any of my old childhood Chao are still on that memory card. I'd like to see if any of my childhood Chao exist still, or if I've lost them all. Because I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a neat little thing to have one of my childhood Chao here on the live garden. Nothing is better. Nothing is better than seeing the cocoon pop up, unless it's gray.
Everything will be okay. Here, everything will be okay.
Yeah, luckily for us, we have not had any gray cocoons yet. So did Chao pass even if you don't touch the game? Nah, Izzy. Time only passes in the garden while you're currently like actively in here with the Chao. Anytime the game is turned off or you're even just outside the garden, time will not pass in there.
Everything will be okay.
So if I were to find that childhood memory card, all of my Chao would be exactly as I left them, however many years ago that I had stopped playing.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
I'm trying to think, when was the last time I probably played this game? The last time I probably played the game
Everything will be okay.
on genuine hardware back home
Everything will be okay.
was probably around whenever I was like
Okay.
15, 16.
Everything will be
So those
okay.
Chao have been sitting around in that memory card for about, classic. The Gleepster's doing his thing.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be
But yeah,
okay.
those Chao in that memory card, if they are still there, they'd have been there for about 10 or 11 years. Your childhood Chao are like 25 years old, you just realize? If you had it since like day one, probably something like that, yeah.
Everything will be okay.
But we get to watch Tails stay out in the background while we watch Gleep do his thing. It's crazy because you booted up your 20+ year save from the other day on your cube. They're all still there. They're all still there exactly the way you left them. You say Gleep is going to be stuck for a solid 4 minutes. What are we at so far? I'm committed. I'm watching the Gleepster until he figures this out. How can we support you to get a Chao? Not quite sure what you mean, Silk. You'd have to be a bit more specific in what that question means. We're at 2 minutes now. Alright, Gleep, we believe in you. Gleep is geeking. He's doing his thing. This is a Gleep classic. There's no I don't think there's any Chao we see do this more often than Gleep. And it's always this tree right here. Chao locked in a time capsule. And yeah, that's how most things are, right? I just think of all the Nintendogs stuck on the cartridge, just waiting for the kids to come back and play again. You have a normal Chao called Dixie who's just reincarnated, Trixie who's here, and Spike who is dark. Dixie, Trixie, and Spike. There's a Nintendogs in your local charity shop. Yeah, I think one of the fun parts about like getting pre-owned games, I say this like particularly with Pokemon games, is like anytime you come across a pre-owned Pokemon game, just booting up the save file and seeing a little, just, what would be the word? Just peeking into the life of another, you know? Someone else's experiences and memories on that cartridge. Seeing their Pokemon, where they were in the game, what items they had, what they named any of their Pokemon, what their trainer name was. I think it's always real interesting. He's yawning, he's tired. Ain't no way this guy actually hopped on another account and did the same exact thing. Ain't no way.
Be okay. There, everything will be okay.
There you go, Puddle. Who did what? So there was someone in here, a new. It was a very quiet tea, Riddy. So someone came in. Yeah, someone came in, was asking the same question multiple times over. I ignored it the first time. They kept asking, so I was finally like, I gave like a, you know, semi-disinterested answer. You know, a semi-condescending like, don't do this, you know? And then whenever they did it again, I muted them for 5 minutes. I gave them a 5-minute little slap on the wrist. Say, hey, don't. And then they come in on a different account and ask the exact same thing. Bro asks in a different font, essentially.
There, everything will be okay.
That's wild. That's a first for me. I haven't seen it yet. It would have been just a little bit funnier if they didn't make it entirely obvious that it was the same person. Like, if they reworded it even just a little bit, just enough to make me question, like, is this a unique individual? I would have had a much better time with it. The effort that takes. I mean, I'm not gonna police the way that people have fun on the internet. Also, thank you, Abraham. Thank you for the heart me and the 4 finger hearts. Let's see what Chao sound you rolled today. You have rolled a little happy sound. Your Chao's happy. I hope you're having as good a day as that Chao. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, Gleep. Is that Peppercorn singing? It is Peppercorn singing. Maybe someday you'll get a happy Chao. Here's to hope, and maybe one of these days. But I consider myself a Chao expert. I don't know if I'd use the word expert necessarily, but I definitely do know quite a bit about them. I'm fairly confident that I would be able to answer most questions with a very good degree of reliability. Alright, I'm gonna put every single Chao over here. Let's see how many we can have watching the soap operas. Okay, the Gleepster's in. He's into it. Burger's the only one I haven't tried. Only 2. Gleep was the only one who I put down in front of the TV, and he said, you know what? I think I will. Burger straight to sleep. He fell asleep in between them. No, Gleep fell asleep right after. Tails was on his way. He just barely missed the show. We have a full lineup of 4 Chao that has fallen asleep in a line. What a sight. 4 Chao asleep in a line. The food coma has set in. Maybe it was a hypnotizing video, you think so? At the end of the episode, they just hypnotize all the viewers. I'm a Chowlosopher. A Chow expert, a Chowlosopher, a Chowologist? What would we call him? Oh, look at that. Thank you, Abraham, for the chirpy kisses. I appreciate it. I haven't seen that one before. That's a new one. Let's see what Chow sound you roll with that one. Ah, yes, he has shown up once more. There you go. Now they earn the There we go. Yeah, does that question seem familiar to anyone? Is that a question we think we've seen like 5 times? The band hammer for today, yes.
Everything will be okay.
Can we take a class in imagology? You feel like these Chaos are less likely to interact with toys? They're too mature? You'd think so, but I've definitely seen this little guy over here. Despite how strong and powerful and mature you think they'd be, I've definitely seen this little guy over here playing with the baby rattle. So I know the urge hits them just the same. Ain't no way. You wish he would sweep again? I don't think we've seen him sweep. We haven't seen... That's the thing we haven't seen him do ever since he became an adult. Or rather, ever since he became a Chaos Chao. Is your son okay? Hello, Shortcake. Welcome back. Your son is doing just fine. He's waiting for his spotlight in... starting pretty soon. He hasn't swept since he became Chaos. He left it behind. He started a new chapter and he said, you know what? I'm meant for bigger, greater things. Also, thank you, Shortcake. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Let's see what Chow sound you rolled today. With your heart me you have rolled. Ah, your Chow is a very good idea. Maybe it's because little bro hasn't been near him. That's what he's missing. He's missing his other half. Okay. We should get started on doing some amount of training for the neutral garden. So let's go grab one of those condors. They should still be up here. Alright, where's these condors at? Condor spotted. Your son waves, can't wait to see him again. Yes, so given that he's currently in the Dark Garden, October, which is coming up soon, is going to be spooky month. And so we're going to be hanging out in the Dark Garden the entire time. Can I make Sylvester Cat Chow? You got one more of those left in you before I tell you to piss off, buddy.
Everything will be okay.
You got the one more. You better make it good.
Everything will be okay.
Hello, Tails. How are you doing today?
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
So now my question is it a meme? Are you following along, or is it a third account? Is this one a fourth account, you think? You miss not having the side eye? Ask if you can make a Chao in the ship of Italy. Then he gets the boot. Oh, you're not associated? Alright. The second message really put it into context. Just the first half of that message, I was like, alright, this one seems associated. Can I make a Chao that looks like the guy asking for a Barney Chao? I think I just might be able to do it. Oh, we were about to go to bed.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
It's like a little funny.
Everything will be okay.
Can I make an Oshawott Chao? An Oshawott Chao. The way Pepper flung him into the water. Yeah, he said, I'm done with you. I need another one, though. I didn't actually mean to do that. Alright, where's that second condor at? He's over there. Condor spotted. Who is it that's hungry? I saw it. It's burnt shake. Here you go, burnt shake. Alright, so for those of us who have answered today's daily question, I have the inverse question for you guys now. Say you host or plan an event, and someone shows up early, late, or on time. What's your reaction to each of them? If someone shows up really late, how does that make you feel? No, we're exercising. We're doing sit-ups. Stick is a healthy lad. Alright, how many can we get this time? Stick wasn't interested. Is Gleep interested? Nope. We're eating over there. Puddle, you interested? Nice. At least we got the one. If they're late, normally just be like, nice of you to finally show. Depends on how late you are. You can give grace due to unforeseen circumstances versus intentional. I see. So it's the intention behind it. Situational, like what if there's traffic and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that is definitely, you know, one of those, like, it's just unfortunate. It's no one's fault. Like, you're not going to be mad at them, you know? But, like, the intentional stuff, if they just didn't care to show up early, I feel like that's a special type of disrespect. I think the worst instance of that I've ever seen is, that's very comedic timing, TikTok. Alright, remind me to show you guys what TikTok just did a second ago. But yeah, like, I think the worst instance of something like that I've ever seen is we had planned a board game night with, like, me and a few friends. We had planned a board game night, right? It's like, you can't start the game unless you have all 4 players. Like, you need 4 players, right? So we planned the board game night. One of the guys just didn't show. Didn't say anything. He, like, in the end, it was just like, oh, it's my bad. And we're just like, dude, what is your problem? Now, I forget exactly what it was that he was doing, but I remember thinking it was something like, something real self-serving, you know? If it's legit, you won't be sassy, but depends on why. Yeah, the intention is a big part of it. The Peak Streamer is here. Welcome. Welcome back, TD Shadow. Good to see you.
Everything will be okay.
Hopefully you've been doing well. Alright, I did leave my condor over here. Alright, Stick is already following me. I'm gonna wait for him over here. I'm gonna have a feeling of disappointment and anger. Yeah.
Everything will be okay. Here,
You forget the word people do that. Close to main character syndrome.
here.
Something similar. I think something adjacent to it. It's not necessarily main character syndrome. Just being late. I think it's like more in the realm of just selfishness. If I could live in any of the Pokemon towns or cities, where would I live? I would live in that Mushroom Forest town from Sword and Shield. That place is mystical. Have we ever seen that town? The mushroom one? Where is Stick?
Here. Everything will be okay.
You're not expecting that answer?
Here.
Oh, I was ready. That town lives at the back of my mind, rent free.
Here. Here.
Stick being a bird and being an apple chow. And now he's a dragon.
Here.
You can't see it, but underneath that apple, there's horns in there now. Some horns and antenna.
Here. 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 Here.
Okay, so something very funny happened a second ago.
Here.
So we're following the
Here.
the little thing that just happened a few minutes ago with that one guy, right?
Here.
So I see, you know, TikTok does show, it does tell you like whenever someone whenever someone joins, right? So I saw him repeatedly leave and come back in, leave and come back in, leave and come back in, immediately after muting, and that's a usual thing that I'm used to seeing. When someone gets muted, it's pretty standard to see them consistently like go back and come back in, trying like over and over and over, right? What was extra funny is I couldn't help but get the feeling like this one was just going to be a little bit annoying, and I was like, well, I don't want them like leaving comments elsewhere, because what I saw next after it seemed like they were about to give up is they followed the page, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't think I actually want you there. I was like, I don't think I want you to be able to comment on things, actually, because now you've had a sour experience, and like now I can't help but think that they're just going to continue to cause problems, right? And so I just go ahead and I'm like, I'm going to take initiative and I'm just going to block you preemptively. And so I block them, and immediately upon doing that, TikTok shows one of the little like creator reward things, like the little like creator goals, right? Like they give you goals that you can accomplish. I don't really care for them, but they're there. And as soon as I blocked him, it was very comedic timing that as soon as I had done that, one of those goals had just completed, and TikTok was like, congrats, good, like, way to go, good work. And I was just like, thanks, TikTok. Is one of the goals to block someone? No, it was one of the, it was something else entirely unrelated, but it just happened to come up right then. It was just very comedic timing on TikTok's part. Is one of the goals to block someone? Could you imagine? Like one of the goals is just block a bad apple.
Everything will be okay.
Today's goal, mute 2 accounts. Time out 1 person.
Everything will be okay.
Oh, look at that. Thank you. I am a nerd wrecker. Thank you, Mr. Nerd Wrecker, for the love you so much. I appreciate it.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
You just got this game. Welcome, Rachel. Oh, there goes my dragon. Welcome, Rachel. Welcome to our humble Chao garden. And hello, Angel Force. Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Here, everything will be okay.
Can you ship me a copy of the game, please? Is it for your grandson, who then becomes your great nephew? Yeah, unicorn next. You like the chows? They cute. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Nerd Wrecker, you get a chow sound. Let's see what chow sound you roll. Your chow is thinking.
Here,
Burger is hungry. There you go, little guy.
here, everything will be okay.
Or Marysville.
Here, everything
Well, when I experienced that one was... Wait, hold on, not this.
Here, everything will be okay.
Do I have a step-by-step video on beginners? Or you're just playing story mode right now? I do not, unfortunately.
Be okay.
But if you ever have any questions, you can always feel free to ask Rachel.
Be okay.
That's typically how we do things here. Rather than make tutorials and stuff like that, I simply answer questions as they come.
Be okay.
So if you ever have any questions, anything you'd like to know more about when it comes to the Chao, you can always just feel free to ask as it comes up. Depends on the size of the boy. Lives in your head rent-free. Well, what an interesting experience that one was. What's your favorite look? Personally, I am a big fan. So there is one type of Chao color. There is one type of Chao color, two-tone white. Two-tone white Chao, those guys have a killer look to them. I love the look of them. Where's the unicorns back here?
Here, everything will be okay.
Daily question, right on time. You don't like being late for anything. I think that's a good mindset to have, not being late for things.
Here. Oh, here.
How do you make custom chows? Is it only by playing story mode to get items? By custom, do you mean like different colors, Rachel?
Here.
Is there like an evil place for the chows and like a good place you can't remember? Yes, there is, Black Sheep. So we've been hanging out here in the neutral garden. So this is like the main garden. And this one's just referred to as the neutral garden. You also have, if you saw a second ago, how we
Everything will be okay.
we went up to the outside and up the stairs. That over there is the hero
Be
garden.
okay.
Where did the unicorn end up?
Here.
How do you pick up the same animal? Is it a mod? No, there's no mods. It's a glitch. So what you do, you stand in front of the Chao like this, and you set the animal down instead of giving it to them. So instead of walking it all the way up to them, you just kind of set it down like this. And by doing so, exactly like this, you're able to continue to use the animal over and over and over.
Here.
Nope. Here comes Burger.
Everything will be okay. Here.
Just the coolest thing ever. It is very, very good.
Here.
I think this is one of the single biggest tips that I could ever give when it comes to raising Chao. You gotta know about this glitch. It saves you so much time.
Here. Here.
Custom as in making them look like characters, as right now your Chao is a bunny and a gorilla. I see, so the animal parts, you mean, Rachel. You get different animal parts based on the animals that you give them.
Here.
So you see how we're giving this Chao right here a unicorn? We give this Chao a unicorn and it gets the unicorn parts. So like it gets the unicorn arms. If we were to give it other animals, it would get the parts from those animals. So it's just based on whatever animals you give them.
Here.
And we're discovering that glitch by accident when you were 9. So helpful. It is by far one of the most useful glitches to know. I think the top 2 things that you should know about like raising Chao in Sonic Adventure 2, one of which is definitely the animal glitch, and the other one is the ring glitch.
Here.
Knowing the ring glitch is also huge, and not having to, you know, just spend a lot of time farming rings.
Here. Here.
See, thanks. You're very welcome.
Here.
You never knew any of the glitches until you joined the stream? Yeah. Unless you really like go out of your way to search for them, it's hard to come across them.
Here.
I feel like it's like that with most games.
Here.
Unless you naturally come across it randomly on your own, like, unless you really have to go seek it out to really figure out. Also, thank you, Leanne. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Welcome back. Let's see what your Chao sound today is. You have rolled. Your Chao has an excellent idea. I feel like we just rolled that one not too long ago.
Everything will be okay.
The dodo is like, hi. Yeah, sometimes the animals just be looking around doing silly things. One of our favorite things to see the animals do, up in the hero garden for whatever reason, they get stuck doing circles. Let's try again. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Kath, for the rose. Let's see what Chao sound you roll. I'm not quite sure what that one was. How would we describe the Chao sound we just heard?
Everything will be okay.
Also, thank you, Leanne. Thank you for the go popular. I appreciate it. Let's see what Chao sound you roll. Your Chao is...
Everything will be okay.
I'm not quite sure what that sound was either. He's doing something. Legit thought pepper crying was your sound for a sec. No, your sound sounded a little bit different than that. It wasn't quite a cry. Also, hello, Louie. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. 260 days. Daily question, always early. If you're not early, you are late. By how much early? How early do we like to be, Leanne? Because I also like to be early, but for me it depends. If it's somewhere like far away, like decently far, I like to arrive like 15 or so minutes early. If it's somewhere that's like fairly close by, 5 minutes is usually good enough for me. Like a half hour early, you're a freak? I don't think it's freaky at all. I like to arrive early too. The way that I kind of think about it is if I'm gonna be sitting at home on my phone killing time anyways, I may as well just be where I'm supposed to be, killing time on my phone there.
Everything will be okay.
What do I not like about Sonic Adventure 1? Honestly, the number one thing that keeps me away from Sonic Adventure 1 is just the absolute bonkers, absurd sound mixing that they have.
Everything will be okay.
The fact that Sonic Adventure 1 is just like so insanely loud and in your face, and all the Chao stuff and whatnot is like really quiet, I think that's like one of my biggest things, and I'm just like, ugh. I wish it wasn't quite like that. Where's Stick at? Where'd he end up? He's in the water.
Everything will be okay.
You like to sit in your car and get anxious. And you go to work usually very early. Yeah, I used to show up really early to work too. Especially whenever... I used to work a job that was like an hour and 45 minutes away. Like, it would take me an hour and 45 minutes to get there by bus. Because I would ride the bus, right? There were some days where because of the variance in between, like, say if both of the buses, because there was 2 buses I had to catch, not just 1 but 2. On worst case scenario days, if both of the buses were as late, like if I just missed both of them, I could be waiting upwards of 40 minutes to an hour for the next 2. And so I would show up to work like an hour early sometimes if I caught them both immediately. An hour 45 minutes, geez, yeah. That time period was kind of rough. 1 hour early, better than 1 minute late. I'd agree, Louie. Let's see, but would I say it's a good game? I'd say it's a good game. I enjoyed Sonic Adventure 1. I think all the game needs to be good is for it to be fun. And Sonic Adventure 1 is definitely still fun. Despite its flaws, it's still very fun. I don't think a game has to be anything more than fun. That's it. That's my one biggest criteria as to whether or not a game is good. Is it fun? And there's many other small factors that will contribute to how fun a game is. But at the end of the day, if it's fun, it is fun. It's a good game. Used to get to work early so you could drink coffee and watch the late people run in flustered. Honestly, that sounds like an incredible pastime. About an hour away in traffic, so you leave early. Be able to claim it as overtime? See, in that case, it's not so bad. And not bad at all. Very much reminds you of Nintendogs, like taking care of them. Yeah, absolutely. At its core, Chao Garden is essentially a pet simulator. A pet simulator with very unique little creatures. And that's what I like about it. I very much so enjoy raising the cute little creature, doing the pet sim things. I very much so like that, and I love that it's Chao. I like the type of creature it is. Covering a girl who's on maternity, so the overtime is worth it for you. I see. I think one of my favorite things about it's gonna say a little bit about me. So I'm usually not the biggest fan of like corporate the corporate landscape, you know, the corporate world. I don't like it. Straight up. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I really do. I truly, genuinely do. And so I took every opportunity to kind of just make things difficult for them, if possible. So whenever they would ask us to stay late, I'd always just give them a hard time about it and make them keep running around with the full intention of just being like, yeah, sure, whatever. So like they'd come and ask me like, hey, can you stay a little bit later tonight? I'd be like, maybe. So you should probably go ask the other people first though. And they'd go and they'd come back around and be like, are you going to or no? Because like I had a history of saying yes, right? So like they knew that I probably was, but until they get that definite yes from me, like they have to keep trying. And so I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can today. And like right as soon as someone looks like they're gonna say yes, I'll be like, you know what, I'll do it. Yeah, put me in there. That's so deviously brilliant. It was my way of just like, it was my way of just small time protesting the way it works, you know? Because I think it's stupid and silly the way a lot of the corporate stuff is kind of formatted. You want to stay in late, but you'll def be early. You'd rather be early than stay late. I'm the other way around. I hate having to show up early because like I'll typically like already plan my like what I'm gonna be doing leading up to it. So like them asking me to come in early, that one was always a definite and absolutely not. But like staying later, I was always just like, well, I'm not gonna be doing anything anyways. And so I'd always just be like, yeah, sure, whatever. It makes no difference to me whether I'm here a little bit longer. Also, Mog Antoine, is that a Black Frost I see as a profile picture? I like that. I like it a lot. Are we maxing out his stats? Yes, we are, Black Sheep. We are gonna get Stick up to level 99 across the board. Because almost everyone else in here is done. It's just Stick and Peppercorn that have to have their stats increased. Everyone else is done for now. Oh yeah, thank you. You're very welcome. I always like to see other Persona and or Shin Megami Tensei fans out there. It's always a joy. It's always a joy to see others enjoy the things that you also enjoy, yeah?
Here. Oh,
When you were retail once, you didn't charge anyone for a carry bag. You called it Louis' Lottery, you just like giving out freebies.
here. Oh. Here.
What does that do, max and stat? Do you battle them? Yes, Black Sheep. There is two methods of competition you can put them in. You can put them in karate and then also racing. So the stats help them compete in both of those.
Here. Here.
Can he breathe with the apple on his head? Yes, I'm sure he can.
Here.
Stick can breathe just fine.
Here.
Used to be here for hours instead of playing the game. Ah, but you see, this is playing the game for us. This is the game.
Here.
All the other Sonic Adventure stuff, that's all on the side. This is the game.
Here.
When he's hungry, he nibbles on the apple. It is built-in snacks.
Here.
Sonic is a DLC for Chao Garden Battle 2.
Here.
You want to feed Stick some pocket lint.
Here.
You know what? I'd like to see Stick's reaction being fed some pocket lint. I think that'd be a good time, actually. Oh, he went to bed. Well, so much for that. I suppose we're done doing that. Now, if only there was a way for us to acquire some lint.
Here.
Nap time. Yeah, I'd much rather our Chao does what they just did and go to bed during naps rather than what we had one Chao do one time. There was once where instead of just, you know, just stopping, just saying, hey, I want to take a nap, you know what our Chao did instead, mid training session? That Chao was instead like, you know what? Actually, give me a second, and he just died.
Everything will be okay.
He's like, I know that we're training. Let me get more comfortable, and then he just passed away.
Everything will be okay.
And I was like, oh, all right,
Everything will be okay. Here.
that's how it is, huh? OMG, really? Yes. I forget exactly who it was, but I remember we had it happen once. Wish they would give us what we want and make a new one. I'm still holding out hope. They've been putting Chao at the forefront of a lot of the things they've been doing recently. I have some amount of hope that we might get something eventually. If Kirby or Red can get a sequel after 20 years, I have hope. You have this on your GameCube. You've been thinking about playing it lately. This is your sign. Your Chao miss you. Your Chao miss you and would love to see you again. I trained him to death? Oh no. It's like when I stole the ball from Pepper. That's if anyone hasn't seen it before, one of our daily posts, I took one of our Chao was playing with the ball. You know, they were running after the ball. I went and took it from them. I just picked it up off the ground, and that makes them stop playing with it. Right after he stopped playing with the ball, he just died. He was like, I can't play the ball? Okay, goodbye. The Peppercorn Perpetual Life arc was sweet. I'm glad you had a good time with it, Louie. I had a good time with it. I know that. But yeah, that moment had happened on stream, and I put it up as a daily post. No ball, well bye. Pretty much. It's like, no ball? What am I even here for? Hello, Maddie. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Are we sure the Sticks can breathe well with his helmet? Yes, he can. But he's having a good old nap. That's how well he can breathe. We can hear him snoring. He's gonna snore soon, I promise. Okay, now snore. Yeah, you can see him breathing. Yeah, you see him.
Everything will be okay.
No snores this time, but he's breathing back there. Also, yes, so that is correct. Kath tells you the truth, Maddie. The P's are indeed they are next in line for graduation.
Yeah, everything will be okay. Yeah.
Looks like they eat mangoes. Does it look like mangoes? See, we'd always call them fruit, right? Because they look like fruit. The tutorial, if you watch the tutorial for the Chao Garden, Chao tells you that these are actually nuts. Chao straight up tells you that Chao love eating nuts. Be sure to feed them plenty. And so apparently we're supposed to believe that these are nuts rather than fruit. Why bring this up again? Because we have fallen for the mango propaganda once more.
Everything will be okay.
You have to guess actually and instantly imagine a mango. It does come to mind, right? Like you see this, you think it's a very large mango. They do look like fruits though, it's crazy. It's very highly speculated that it was probably just a mistranslation and it's supposed to be fruit. It's just funny to hear the official, the official in-game tutorial call them nuts. Because, it's only there, like, the tutorial calls them nuts, but everything else that they eat are all referred to as fruits. The only exception is the mushroom. Everything else is called a fruit. Round fruit, triangle fruit, square fruit, chow fruit, hero fruit, heart fruit. They're all fruits except for these, apparently.
Yeah, everything will be okay.
But if it was always supposed to be nuts, hero nuts, dark nuts, heart nuts, chow nuts. Fruit and nuts diet and mushrooms. Oh yeah, one of the peas is playing with the ball. Is Stick awake already? Well, hold on. How long have you been up? You're gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the night. Running around at the speed of sound. Welcome back, Savage South. Good to see you. Hopefully you've been doing well. He's been creeping back in. Yeah, there do be a little... a blue weird visitor at the bottom of the overlay. You're good? Glad to hear it. I am also doing pretty alright. We had... We had a bit of a happening earlier today. That was I'm not even sure what to make of it. Also, thank you, Steven. Thank you for the 3 tiny dinies. I appreciate it. Let's see what Chao sound you roll. You have rolled. Your Chao is making me lots of noise. It doesn't sound like the best noise, but your Chao is making noise. Hope you had fun with that stick. Back to training. I lost your son, is how we're calling it. Chao has Bind of Cursing on. I like that. Twice in one day? Ain't no way. The Gleepster is stuck on the tree yet again. Alright, I know we were supposed to be training, but he's doing it again. Is Gleep okay? Only time will tell. 6 minutes this time? I'm fully committed. We are staying here and watching the Gleepster until he's done. I will not disturb him. This right here is premium stuff. Anyway, he started exercising with Stick. Look at them, they're so in sync. Right back to it. Right back to it. He immediately gets done with his workout and he's like, alright, well, back to business. Is also another great idea. One of these days, it's going to be a full stream of just this. Why are some chows smarter than your dog? This one? You think he's smarter than your dog? Does your dog also engage in walking at the wall? I know mine does. Put Oshawa on the interface of the side-eye next time. Oshawa slowly starts to take over the whole thing. He's taking a break. He's looking at the tree.
Everything will be okay.
Right back to it. He took a break and said, alright. He took a small break and he was like, "All right, I'm good again. Let's go. Let's keep at it." I legitimately wonder how much footage of Gleep just doing this we'll have by the end of the day. Because it's always this tree in particular as well. It's always this one. Do we continue? Find someone who looks at you the same way Gleep looks at the tree. Okay, Puddle is watering it. Gleep is still looking at the tree. Does he do it again? Does he get up and do it another time? This kid, you're gonna go do other stuff. You always enjoy watching. Thanks for answering questions. You're very welcome, Black Sheep. I hope you enjoyed your time here at the garden with us. Hope you enjoyed the vibes, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you. We're currently watching the Gleep to see if he does it again. Oh, you got pushed out the way. Alright, he's all done with the tree for now. You see Gleep is enjoying the tree? Yes, Gleep. Twice today, we have spotted the Gleepster walking directly into the tree as he usually does. The first time it was for a very long time. So naturally we had to keep an eye on him, see what it was he was up to. 4 minutes both times.
Here, everything will be okay. Here.
There we go. Let's finish up Steak.
Here.
He's almost all the way done.
Here.
Hey, hello.
Here.
Is it Jojo? Hello, welcome to our humble Chao garden.
Here.
It just seemed less this time as he broke it up. He did take a short exercise break in between. Alright, now we need swim power. Do we have a Tails Chao? Yes, we do. He's right over here. Who's it that's hungry? Stick is hungry. A Gleep walking into the tree, 10-hour loop.
Everything will be okay.
One of these days, we'll make the 10-hour loop of Gleep walking into the tree, Louie. But the thing about it, it's all going to be unique footage. None of it's going to be reused. It's going to be a full 10 hours compilation of all the times he's done it. Hello from France. Hello, welcome. Oh, he's still hungry. Hold on. Sales Chao is a hungry lad. Whoa. That's a crazy 180 he almost did to get the fruit. Imagine getting 9 hours, 40 minutes in and he moves. Yeah, we're kind of starving. I should probably shake some of these trees. Somebody else is... Who is it? I didn't get a chance to see who. Could you imagine a Chao legitimately getting stuck in a tree and walking there in place their entire life? Like the entirety of that entire reincarnation cycle, they just walk into the tree. Okay, it's Burger that's starving. Maybe you should play more in Chao Garden. I'd recommend it. I think it's a good time. If you ever need to relax, get your mind off things. Hello, Burger. Would you like another one? I wouldn't doubt that you do. He does. He is legitimately just about to tell me how much he wants another one. Good times. Hello, welcome, Croaker. Welcome to our humble Chao Garden. Your dream to understand how it works and how to have each Chao. If you ever have any questions, you could always feel free to ask. I feel like we have learned quite a bit in our time here at the Chao Garden. You go, little guy. He's still hungry. Alright. Let's go get another one of the dragons, or the alien fish from up top. Oh no, we fell. Alright, where's the alien fish? I don't see it anywhere. Did we not get an alien fish? Never mind, I see it. Alien fish spotted. What's the timeline for the P's graduation? We are going to wait for... Which one is it? I forget which one it was. Was it P-Pod or Pod P? I think it was P-Pod. P-Pod here has to reincarnate first and get power up. So we see how every other stat has 3,000 except for power, to 2,700. P-Pod has to reincarnate once, go power, and then we'll be ready. There you go. If you never remember which is which, P-Pod is the one with the mouth. Pod P has no mouth. What's the green animal you just take for? But this little guy helps raise power and swim. Also, it gives us a very cursed looking stick. Why do we have legs? So all that's left to train on stick is power and swim, and this little green creature here gives us both of them. So is it Pod P that's the people side eye? Yes. It is indeed Pod P. Pod P is the one of the two twins that has the side eye.
Everything will be okay.
That's how you remember them. This one's the one with the mouth, and this one's the one with the side eye. Used to buy lots of Chaos until one has A or S in something, then breed them. Yeah, typically that's usually how you begin. You find the one Chao that has like an A or an S rank, you get them up to S, and then you start breeding from there. You find 2 Chao that have an S in different stats. Then you breed those 2 together to get the one that has the S that has both of those S's, and then you find the next one and the next one.
Here, everything will be okay.
We need a bat pronto.
Here, here. Oh, here,
You know what I gotta do? I gotta start censoring his legs.
here.
I gotta put the little pixel sensors under. Ain't no way. Dragon. Okay, Crest is hungry. We gotta keep that in mind. Okay, Burger, I need you to not be chasing after me. Come to the water, please. Crest is hungry, continues to walk past the crying child. We have things to do, You can't take the animals to the other gardens, they vanish. No, you can usually grab the one and take it to the other gardens. That's what we've been doing. Because I accidentally brought all the animals up to the hero garden, I meant to bring them here. Said, aw, oh well. I'll go feed him soon. It's just, Stick is so close to finishing here. Something, priority, something. You guys don't do that? I know I do it. Whenever I'm hungry, but I'm like doing something, I'm just like, okay, no. Eating has to wait until we finish this thing. I do that all the time. You know who else actually does that? So my dad also does that. And there would be times where I'd go to work with him, and my mom would have to tell us, like, have to remind us and tell us, like, hey, you guys have to stop and eat. Because we're both the type, we don't want to finish what we're doing. We don't want to eat until we're done with what we're doing. So we wouldn't want to eat until we finish with the workday. And so we would just, like, be starving trying to work. And we would do yard work. You know, Hispanic, typical stereotypes. Yeah. We did the stereotypical, landscaping work, and we do it on an empty stomach, just out of being stubborn. We'd be like, nope, we're gonna get it done before eating. Clearly the favorite child. No, the supposed favorite child is no longer with us. Okay, let's go get a bat. Rather, correction. Let's feed Crest and then get a bat. Supposed, the alleged favorite child. Confirmed, more like. Nah, the alleged favorite child. Hello, organs. I saw Bubble was also hungry.
Everything will be okay.
You know, you try to gaslight us? I'm not so sure what gaslighting means. What does it mean to... I have never once lit gas on fire. Nice name, Organs. Yes, this is Organs. Organs is very neat.
Here, everything will be okay.
How you make them transparent? If you breed together a jewel chow like this one,
Everything will be okay.
breeding together a jewel chow like this with a shiny chow like this ends up resulting in transparent chows like... Where did she go? I just saw her. Like this. That's how you end up with transparent chow. You breed together Jewel Chao with Shiny Chao. Very cool. Very cool, very neat. Alright. To the bat.
Select a stage.
We'll go to Pyramid Cave for the bat. Seems like the most interactive place to get it. I think you can slip it into your work signature. A gate gleeping. We're going so fast. Almost. That was so smooth up until then. Actually, I need the animal here. You could actually send the right gate creeps to some of the guys, and they wouldn't know. That's okay. We needed to restart anyways. Do I speedrun this? I do not. It always comes as a shock, but no, actually. I would not consider myself good enough at this game to be a speedrunner. Definitely, you know, I'm not too modest to think that, like, you know, it's not definitely above average, but not nowhere near speedrunner level, that's for sure. Those guys are crazy good. Oh man. Okay, 2 bats. We got the bats. I do know some of the speedrun stuff though as well. I know how to hit the skips on Cannon's Core. I know how to hit the skips on Crazy Gadget. I actually just recently learned how to skip the second door on Pyramid Cave. Are there any other cool speedrun things I know? I feel like the most impressive one is always just the Cannon's Core stuff. Cannon's Core is always the most impressive looking one. Just for funsies. We will after we get the animals we need. Because going to those stages definitely means accidentally getting some Chaos Drives, and I push out the bats that we have. I forgot about the animal bats and not baseball. You heard us getting bats, just like, where are these guys gonna get bats from? Is there a speedrun for first transparent Chao Borin? I have no idea. That does sound like it'd be a funny niche category. You know what it sounds like though? It sounds like one of those categories that people make just for the sake of like saying they have a record. So like they create like a nonsensical subcategory. We're here for 2 bats. Not 2 bats, 2 skunks. Here's the first one. And second one. Excellent. Skunks acquired.
Select the ChaoGardenDaily.
Popularize it until they bring back Chaos. I just speedrun breeding invisible Chao until they bring them back. Alright, Stick. It's time to fix you up. Come here, buddy.
Here, everything will be okay.
Exactly, it's gotta work.
Here. Here.
Okay, there we go.
Here, everything will be okay. Here.
Now we just gotta get the arms back to normal.
Here.
There we go. Stick is back to his usual self.
Here.
exactly the way we love them.
Here. Everything will be okay.
Right now, we go detour. So you know, first, I'm gonna go check the kindergarten. I swear, we haven't seen the maracas on here in so long. And today is still not that day. What's my favorite color on a Hero Chaos Chao? Here's this white and two-tone pink. I have no idea, honestly. I'm a big fan of the one that we have, just because it gives really, really big Miku vibes.
Select a stage.
Alright. This stage always looks real impressive, done well, done quickly. Let's see how quickly we can get through this. With the A rank, though. The A rank is important.
System alert. System alert. System area.
Put it down, sir. Our boy stick. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for what my favorite Hero Chaos Chao would be. I haven't seen too many of them. The only ones I really know of are the ones that we have. The one that we have, rather. Come out, sir. I'm on it, Eggman. Mr. Egg. Most inaccurate thing in this game is Tails not getting motion sick. You know, that's true. I always wonder about that. Like, do you think Sonic ever gets, like, any sort of motion sick spinning around the way he does? You'd assume not, but, like, how could we really know for sure? Do you think Eggman ever gets motion sick? Because, like, Tails has the, you know, the... What's the word I'm looking for? You could argue that it's because Tails is like a, you know, magical animal type thing, but Eggman's just a guy. It just needs a knee replacement, that's all. The thought of using Chao and the robot. There's a Eggman doing a Chao and the robot and just instantly throws was hilarious. He's just like, he makes a spin and he's like, oh, I should have thought this through. Alright, let's see how cleanly I can hit the Rouge skip. Pretty clean. And then I immediately get stuck under the block. Excellent.
Good job. Throw the switch and drain the liquid.
That's a hell of a skip. Yeah, this one is, that one looks pretty cool, but the second skip is actually even more crazy looking than this one. So wait till you see the second skip on the stage. It's coming up here. During Knuckles' portion, you can skip pretty much the entire thing. You didn't know Rouge had a skip too? Yeah, she does. It's not as big as Knuckles, but it is still a skip. You don't have to go all the way up. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to get it this time, though. And normally it doesn't take me too terribly long, but there are some days where I kind of struggle with it. Come on, Knuckles. Treat me well, brother. Oh, whoops. All you gotta do is you walk into this corner like this, and you eventually just kind of fall right through. With enough magic. Enough magic and unicorns. So I'm not sure why it doesn't always, I'm not sure, like, what makes it work. So that's why sometimes it does take me a bit. Or it doesn't want to fall through the floor. Oh, there we go. There we go. And you just kind of fly, like, next to the level. Like, next to the rest of the stage so that everything loads. And there you go. Pretty cool.
System alert. System alert. Primary security lock system terminated. Initiate final defense system.
If anyone would like to know, your PJs have Highland cows on them. You feel we should have cow animals. I would love some cow animals to give my Chao. That's impressive. See, I'm telling you. That's one of the more impressive looking skips in the game. Hey, this is also a pretty cool glitch. Oh, whoops. This glitch is also a fun one to show. So if you spin dash through here, you spin dash through there quickly enough and go to the next area, exactly like that, you permanently freeze time. Are you for real?
It's all up to you now.
No amount of stopping time is gonna stop that, though. That's funny. I've never been catapulted out there like that. Your house is covered in Highland cows, just for everyone's info, you too. Lots of Highland cow enjoyers. Oh, this guy's serious. There we go.
Cleared the electrical disturbance. It's all up to you now.
You think Eggman's aware that we've stopped time? You wonder why that breaks the game time? I don't know, actually. I don't know why it stops the switch from, like, counting down. If I had to guess, like, toss out a wild guess as to why it does, my best guess would be, like, maybe that little section is, like, loading in a different room. Like, if you leave quickly enough, it just doesn't go through. Like, it doesn't start the timer properly. And so it, like, never starts the thing to count back down, rather. Terra the Time Lord. That's the true answer. That's why it stops it, because I told it to. Are you skip an entity check when you're a ball? Maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, I legitimately don't know. I don't know the reason for why that works. I see the speedrunners do it, and I say, cool. And so I think I understand the way it works, and I'm like, alright, I can do that. That's usually how it goes. Anytime I see a speedrun or something, and I see them do a trick, I'm just like, I think I see what they did. And then I'm like, let me go try that myself. And that's usually how I learn the speedrun stuff. I don't go out of my way to learn it, it just happens.
Attention all units.
I see it and I think it's cool, and I want to do it as well.
Capture the suspect.
You be playing Sonic Crossroads during your lunch hour. Okay, we might be wondering why we're at Cityscape. I'd like to try. I'd like to take a few more tries at that one glitch that we were trying that one day. No. It was also really fun. We found out you can flip through these boxes here. Almost. 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 I feel like we're getting so close. And it just refuses to happen. Almost. 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 One last chat roulette before bed. Hey, what are you looking at on what, Chao? I don't think you could do it any better. I missed the jump entirely. What's the point of phasing them? It looks cool. That's really it. That's all there is to it. I think it's cool. Let's see. Kath, let's see what Chao sound you roll right after these ramps. Let's see. You have rolled. Baby sounds. Watch it be a disappointed sound. Could you imagine? Okay, that's not the glitch I wanted to try here again. The glitch that I wanted to try was the one over here on the loop. Right over here. I'd like to try this. So there's a way to kind of skew your gravity on this ramp and clip out through here. And I'd like to do it. I just don't understand how it works. Off to bed, thanks for the vibes. You're very welcome, Kath. I hope your day tomorrow treats you better than your day today. It's about that the city is built like this for actual people. Hey, who is this for? Who is this piece of infrastructure here for? It almost looks like we get close. I wonder if it's even supposed to be a jump and homing attack. It might just be a jump bounce. We believe in you. Not even I believe in myself on this one. Because the thing is, I've never done this one before. Oh, well, I clipped out, but it wasn't the way it was supposed to be. You're supposed to skew your gravity. No, it has to be to the right, because what we'd want to do... So, here. So there's a fun little thing that I thought of doing some time ago, was completing levels with 0 score, right? With completely no points whatsoever. So that means we don't do any tricks, we don't defeat any enemies, we don't grab any rings, nothing. But this stage is impossible due to a later portion of the stage forcing you to take rings. So the only way to get around that is to clip through that ramp with skewed gravity. That's also why we did the box thing, because breaking the boxes gives you points. But, what's it called? There's a point later in the stage where you can clip out of bounds like this on that ramp, where you see how you can just like fall through the stage like this? So if you clip out of bounds on that ramp and skew your gravity in a specific direction, you can go all the way to the goal ring. But like, you have to clip out on that ramp, because clipping out here is just, you're too far. And you'll fall until you eventually die. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed evening. Okie dokie, Louie. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And there we go. We finally made it to the bottom. If you end at 0 points, you get a special negative A. It'd be cool if we did, but nah. You don't get anything. Your character just disappointingly says, damn, we kind of sucked. We've successfully passed 2 stages with 0 points. One of which was Metal Harbor, the other one of which was Pyramid Cave. Oh, what if I have the speed up? What if this helps me clip out? And you found you can skip one of the doors that needs to key in the pyramid stage? Yeah, you can clip through both of them. You can skip both of the doors in Pyramid Cave. Those 2 I actually can do. I can perform both of those reliably. It's just this. This skip is the one that that gets me. I don't know how to do it. Follow me, set me free. The nostalgia is real. Welcome, Zion. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hopefully your day's treating you well. And thank you for the I heart you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't understand how it works either. Thank you for the I heart you and the heart me. I appreciate it, Zylan. Let's see what Chao sound you roll. You have rolled a little hum almost is what it sounded like. Your Chao was humming. Wait, look, is this skip over here? Is this gate over here that we try to skip? Because this gate forces you to pick up rings. This gate right here, there's no way to clip past it because the ceiling is, like, there's an actual ceiling up here, so you can't clip around it. As soon as you go under the gate, it forces you to collect those rings there. You see the rings? It forces you to collect those rings. There's no way around it, see? So it's this skip. It's this that we need to skip. There's just no good way to do it. Unless... Can't spin jump it when you roll? No, you can't. That's a very well put together wall right there. And right here there's a ceiling, so you can't bounce over it either. See, you hit a wall. It's too sturdy of a wall for you to glitch through, unfortunately. Oh, I was rolling. I couldn't get the ramp. Down we go. Goodbye, Mr. Truck. I wonder if we could put back in there. Okay, well now I'm curious about this now. I wonder if that goes up too high. Oh no, we made it past. We're behind the truck. Excellent. It's kind of weird being over here without the truck. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't get past the truck again on this side. Breaking back into the level. Yeah, it's weird. I've never been on this side of the truck before. Can you get back? No, it doesn't let me. See, you hit a wall. But given that I managed to clip out over top, I'm sure I can clip back in. Gigantic gun truck's kind of ridiculous now that you think about it. You don't think they'd send a full military truck, a military-grade truck to capture one hedgehog? Man, I don't know where the walls are here. The walls act like all weirdly. You see this? That's not how the way the regular walls act. There we go. That's more closer to what I'm used to. Okay, now we're on top of the truck. Okay, now I'm off to the side. I'm in the wall. Am I going back in bounds over here? I think so. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We made it back to the side we're supposed to be on.
Yes!
Glitch it out. That's what we were up to. We had glitched. We had glitched our way behind the truck after it had crashed.
Huh. No problem.
And then we glitched our way back over the truck again. We were doing tricks on top of the government truck. Alright, do we need any animals? Some condors. We'll get some condors to take back. Peppercorn still needed to do some training. Oh, we go. Let's go. Good luck with the glitches and tips. See you next time. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the vibes here at the garden with us. Hope you enjoyed us trying to break the game some more. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Alright, we'll get one more dragon and then head back over there. Head back to the garden. Music and Knuckles is always a vibe? Yes, it is. You think this is what Knuckles be listening to? Do you think the music in his stages is what he listens to, like on a daily basis? That's what he'd be vibing to on the regular? From one vibe to the next. He's the one rapping it though. It is written from his perspective. I see. So the lore is that he's thinking in rhymes always. He's always thinking in rap. Anytime he's thinking, he's like he's just spitting bars. There you go. This set of animals is good.
Select a stage. Who will you be?
Onwards. You ready? Were we ready for Pumpkin Hill? I was ready. I had a good time. I got my aminals. We're back at the garden. So your Chao safe for every character? Yes. No matter which character you come into the garden with, the Chao will be the same all the time. Any Chao that you interact with, you can interact with any character at any point in time. Pumpkin Hill is such a great song. I think so. Yeah, it's a really good song. I think they did a really, really great job with a lot of the music in this game.
Everything will be okay. Here, everything will be
It all hits a very particular vibe. It's very good.
Here. Here.
Puddle is crying. He's hungry. Do we have any food? Where are you at, Puddle? There you go, little guy. There he is. Capcom needs to do another Chao Garden. Do we mean Sega? Though I do wonder what a Capcom Chao Garden would look like. Here you go, Puddle. Into the water.
Everything will be okay.
I sorry, no worries at all. I think it's funny. And anytime someone messes up like the company behind it or anything, I always wonder what a game developed by that company instead would look like. Leon Kennedy in the Chao Garden with T-Virus Chao. Yeah, it's like on your mind, but type Capcom. It happens to me all the time. Alright, bedtime. Have a nice stream, everyone. Okie dokie, Baku. I hope you enjoyed your vibes here at the garden with us. Hope you enjoyed your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Can you make a Chao have 99 of every stat? Yes, you can. The only stat that's like kind of difficult to hit 99 with is stamina, but you can. Possible, it's very difficult. The rest of the stats are not that difficult. Just a bit time consuming is all.
Everything will be okay.
Tails is close to 99 stamina. Yeah, Tails and Puddle are getting there. Is that Chao back here? Why are we back here? Oh, he's playing with the ball. I was wondering how he ended up back here. Yeah, Puddle is close too. Level 79 stamina. Only 1303 though. Puddle's stamina is not good. Yikes, sorry little guy. Also, somebody was hungry and I'm not quite sure who. You get the 99 and not have every animal part on them. If you ever want to remove animal parts, all you gotta do... Sorry, little guy. I gotta use you for demonstration. If you ever want to get rid of animal parts, all you gotta do is give them a skeleton dog. So you see this creature right here? Skeleton dog? You give them a skeleton dog, and they slowly but surely start to lose any other animal parts they currently have. So you'll see as we give him the skeleton dog, he lost a few pieces. As you give them more, there we go, we lost the legs. Now the only thing left are the wings. With enough skeleton dogs, eventually those also go away.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
And bam. There we go. How do you get the skeleton dog? The easiest place to get skeleton dogs, in my opinion, is Pumpkin Hill. If you go to Pumpkin Hill with Knuckles, the first rocket that you see immediately on your left there, you take that rocket up to where the cemetery is. There's a skeleton dog running around in there. So all you got to do, you go up there, grab it, you can restart the level, and immediately get another one. That's where we usually go to get the skeleton dogs. It's the easiest place to find them. Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. And if you don't already know the animal glitch, I highly recommend learning the animal glitch. The animal glitch is what you see us doing here, and it helps you save a lot of time on gathering animals. How do we get Pepper's parts back? I wonder, how would Pepper look as a cheetah? Oh, never mind, I messed it up.
Everything will be okay.
What about a bat? You want to be a bat? Used to be proper peppercorn again with the unicorn parts.
Everything
And once we're all done training, we'll have our true, genuine peppercorn. Burger, can you not?
will be okay. Everything will be okay.
To the water. Water jail with you guys.
Everything will be okay.
We're trying to train, and they're like all up in here. I wonder if Peapod? I think it's Peapod. I wonder if Peapod is age 5 yet. We took him to the doctor at the very start of the stream, and he was age 4. I wonder if we're any closer now. Let's go check. Peapod, how are we feeling? Are we feeling elderly? We might be feeling a little bit elderly now. Let's find out. Alright, we're healthy. We're healthy. Are we old? We are feeling elderly. Any day now. I could always put my grandpa back in the classroom, though. Tambourine? You would just drop your grandpa off at a music class? Your daily dose of serotonin. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Chao Garden. We just put our very elderly Chao into the kindergarten. Where is Peppercorn? Back here.
Everything will be okay.
Here you go, Pepper. Back to training. Hello, Puddle. Puddle says hello in the background. He says it twice. Does he do it a third time? No, he comes over.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Please stay back there, y'all. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, is Tails up yet? No, he's still sleeping. I'm curious as to how much stamina Tails has. But I don't want to wake him up to check. I feel bad.
Everything will be okay.
Why you never in hell? You know, without context, that's a really funny message. But with context, I can answer. We're just not the biggest fans of that garden. Much so prefer the vibes of the regular garden and the hero garden. You know what it is for me? The thing that I dislike most about the Dark Garden is just the constant howling of the wolves and the witch laugh in the background. Yeah, we sat in Hero Garden, the music is nice. Yeah, the music in there is really nice. It's real relaxing. I like the sound of the running water. Why is it unlimited? It's a glitch. We take advantage of a glitch. So, if you don't walk up the animal all the way up to the Chao, and you instead stand a little bit away from them like this, and set it down, you're able to use it over and over. Exactly the way you see us doing. Oh, he's awake. Here he comes. Level 82, 2200 stamina. Tails is going to be the very first Chao to reach level 99 stamina. Thanks for going to have to try that. I'd highly recommend it. I think that glitch and the ring glitch are the two single most influential glitches you can know here in the Chao Garden. If you don't already know about the ring glitch. Love Tail so much. He's very cute. I like him. I'm glad we get to have at least one of the character Chao in the garden with us. Gleep is hungry. I did see that. You know what? I'll give Gleep a special treat. Let's go get him a mushroom. What's the ring glitch? The reset? Yes. Where you sell an item, reset the game, and you get to sell it over and over? That is exactly the one I'm talking about. Does Tails make it easier for the glitch, or is it your preference? Yes. Tails, it is a lot easier with Tails than it is with the other characters. Oh, whoops. So yeah, that is why we use Tails for the glitch. It's just way, way, way easier with Tails. Here you go, little guy. Love to see a Gleep enjoying his mushroom. Hello, Burger.
Everything will be okay.
Mushroom's so good, he cried.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
I thought Gleep was getting here next, but he tripped.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
That's bad when you're a kid, because you have to force feed your Chao to get stamina up. Yeah, if you really, really, really want to max stamina, you have to force feed them. Over at Chao's natural life, they usually don't eat enough to make it up to level 99. I think, what's the highest I've seen on a Chao naturally? Like level 50 stamina, I think is the highest we've seen on one naturally with no force feeding. Oh, look at him go. Get him, Gleep, get him. Power type? Which one of them? This little guy that we're currently looking at, he is neutral normal. Neutral normal meaning he has nothing of anything. He doesn't specialize in a single thing. He is simply neutral. Tired after all that dancing? I would be too. He specializes in gleepiness. Exactly. We put him into a gleep competition, he's unmatched. What are we drawing over here? Do we have a power one? At the moment? I don't know. We have one, I believe. We have one or two. One hero power, one neutral power. But they're in the other gardens. Excellent drawing. The forbidden spaghetti. Let's go take a look at them. We haven't gone down there at all. Our neutral power Chao is down here. Right here. Neutral power.
Everything will be okay.
Very strong looking lad, big old arms. His arms are so big, they're actually like really, really like flappy and wobbly. Watch, if he runs around, you'll see how much they wiggle. See how wiggly and jiggly they are? Very large arms, very beefy.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Hello, Chili. How are we doing? So level 5 across the board. Flubber, same you? Same deal.
Here.
How'd you get him to look majestic? That's just the way he looks? Where is he? This is a neutral power Chao. I forget exactly what else he is. Neutral power something. This little guy is neutral swim, or neutral swim power rather. These two are babies. Dark Run, Dark Fly. Hello, Corbug.
Everything will be okay.
Might be a dumb question, but don't they turn to devil's balls in hell? No, they don't. They get a little tiny bit of alignment while they're in here, but that's really it. So like while they're babies, they'll very slightly start to turn dark, but it's like a very gradual over time thing.
Here. Everything will be okay.
Is there any way to improve their odds in the grading chart? You mean like in terms of their stats? The way to get their stats up is typically to, whenever they go from baby to adult, so you see this little guy? See how he's currently a baby? Say if he had an A rank in swim, if we had him become a swim type Chao, upon growing up, his swim rank would go up 1 letter grade. So it would go up from A to S. If it was C, it would go up from C to B.
Everything will
And
be
you can
okay.
do that when a child grows from child to adult.
Here.
So you can pretty much get 1 letter grade per lifetime. Now let's feed everybody here. Get a good chat with all S ranks. Are you new to this? No worries. Ask as many questions as you'd like to know the answer to. It is entirely possible to get a Chao with all S ranks, though it does take quite a bit of work to get there. We've actually had quite a few S rank Chao ourselves. But it does take a while. What you can do to try to speed up getting an S rank Chao is to breed Chao that have S ranks already. So if you breed 2 Chao, say one has an S rank in swim, one has an S rank in power, you can then breed them together and end up with a baby that has an S rank in both power and swim.
Everything will be okay.
And then you breed together that one with a Chao that has an S rank in, say, run, and you get a baby with an S rank in all 3 of them, and so on and so forth.
Here.
Here you go, Lotus. And here's our last power Chao. This is our hero power Chao.
Everything will be okay.
How long have you played? On this save file, we have... Let's see. On this save file, I want to say that we had around 280 hours.
Everything will be okay.
I think 285 is what we're close to. 285 hours.
Here. Everything will be okay. Here.
Come here, little buddy.
Here. Everything will be okay.
You know why they die? It's just time.
Everything will be okay.
Okay, we need food. There's no food in here. We're hungry. Oh, boy. But it's just time for when they pass away. They live for 15 in-game hours total. 3 in-game hours as a baby, 12 in-game hours as an adult. Onwards. We'll get one more. You have it down to a science. We have spent a lot of time with the game. We've done a fair bit of research to understand what the how things work underneath the hood, under what they tell you. The C is just missing. Onwards. We have Chao waiting to be fed. Oh, whoops. Wrong action. There you go. Everybody make their way over here. There you go. Everybody eats. Why are they falling? Sometimes they just be falling. If you whistle, they'll just be so excited to come and greet you that they just kind of trip over themselves.
Everything will be okay.
Sorry, I already answered this. You're playing on the GameCube? Correct. We are indeed playing on the GameCube version of the game. So you can hear the clicking and clacking on my GameCube controller. Everybody eats. You want more Lotus?
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Oh, look at that. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for the "you're awesome." I appreciate it. And for the heart me as well.
Everything will be okay.
And for the go popular as well. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it.
Everything will be okay.
Let's see. Let's roll your Chao sounds. What do we roll? You have rolled. Your Chao is very sleepy. Chow's still very sleepy. And your last sound? It's just all kinds of hooting and hollering coming out of your Chao.
Here, everything will be okay.
Are your stats done, B-Shake? No, they're not. Okay.
Here,
Okay, so Burnt Shake needs stats.
everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
We're busting out the pogo stick. They put it away so quickly. There you go, Bubble. You're still hungry? Have some more. What type is the ghost? She is a Hero Chaos Chao. Hero Chaos Chao, she's a special type of Chao that you can get by breeding together a Jewel Chao with a Shiny Chao. On the GameCube version of the game in particular, if you breed those two types of Chao together, you end up with transparent ones like this.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Here they come.
Everything will be okay.
Quadruple petting. Give the bat to the translucent one. This one, unfortunately, cannot get any animal parts, so it wouldn't be able to lose the legs.
Be okay.
Because she's a Chaos Chow, she can't get any animal parts, she can't reincarnate, she can't have any babies. Their eye's so cute. It is very cute. You know what I like doing? Sometimes I like whistling. Whistling again when they're mid-air. They just stop mid-air. They stop on a dime. If I wait till one of them trips, here, if I can catch a trip on time, they almost had it. You can stop them mid-trip. Yeah, wait for spinach to trip or crest. I didn't have the command up. You see how he was about to trip, but we whistle and we stop it from happening.
Everything will be okay.
I always find that so funny, how you're able to just completely freeze them, stop them with a whistle. You know what? I wonder now. Hold on. What happens if a Chao is mid-air? What happens if you whistle?
Here.
I wonder if she would have then.
Here. Here.
I'd like for her to fly off, to start flying.
Here.
She just wants pets. Okay, Bubble.
Here. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Here. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Here.
Pickle, it is indeed Pickle.
Everything will be okay.
We got Pickle and Bubble at the forefront.
Everything will be okay.
Okay, we finally got it. He drops like a rock. So Pickle was flying in the air, we whistle, and he just drops like a rock. There's the answer to the question I had.
Here. Here. Here.
Onwards. Let's see. We needed some animals for burnt shake here.
Here.
What do we want to do? I don't remember if I had any animals in the neutral garden or not. Let's go check. Hello, skeleton dogs? Condors is excellent. Up we go. Where is over here?
Here. Here, everything will be okay.
Here you go, Burnt Shake.
Here. 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 Here.
I hope that Burnt Shake gets to a point where the two-tone is like really obvious. Because right now it's a little difficult to see.
Here. 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 Here.
You can kind of see it on the side of the body and the arms.
Here.
It's becoming a little bit more pronounced.
Here. Here. Here.
Didn't realize we went Hero Swim for Shake. Yes, we did. B Shake is currently Hero Swim, and honestly, I'm kind of liking the look of him. The two-tone looks really neat. It's a little on the subtle side, but I'm hoping it becomes a little more prominent as he gets older.
Here.
Regardless, so I think it looks neat, even if it is a little difficult to see. I hope that B Shake's head nurdles eventually get long, similar to Bubble. That might help the color kind of stand out a little bit more. Is it just me, or does the back part of this fountain here look almost like wavy? Oh, we're drawing on the fountain. Waterproof crayons incoming. What do we draw? We draw tails. He came prepared. He got the special waterproof crayons for this.
Everything will be okay.
Come here, B-Shake.
Here, everything will be okay. Here. 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 Here.
Wait, no, don't go, don't go.
Be okay.
We're not done training.
Here. 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 Here.
I still wish every animal was as strong as a condor.
Here.
What a world it would be if every animal had if every stat had a condor equivalent.
Here. 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 Here.
In space, there is a bird. Is there a bird?
Here. Here.
I know in Meteor Herd, there's a phoenix.
Here. Here.
You think it's yellow? Yeah, the phoenix.
Here.
And without removing stats. That's not that big of a deal. Given the fact that the condor gives a ridiculous amount of fly, gives some swim, and then also some power,
Here.
I don't really mind that it removes a little bit of run.
Here.
Especially given that you can't, like, rank down. Like, that you can't, like, D-level, you know?
Oh, here.
It makes it not that bad.
Here. 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 Here.
I do just wish that there was animals as strong for the other stats as there is for condor. For fly, you know? Imagine how cool it would be to have an animal that gives as much run as the condor gives fly. Or as much power. I wonder what the decision making was. What the decision making was to have the condor be so strong compared to all the other animals. I wonder if it was an intentional thing or not. Or just like on accident. I'd have to imagine it's somewhat intentional, but I don't know. They probably just love that type of bird. There's just some developer on the team that really liked them. You know, if I was ever designing a game, I think I'd do the same thing. Like my favorite one, I'd just be like, make this one a little bit better, please. You love this? Wonder how many people accidentally found out about the infinite animal chow trick? Yeah. I think it's one of the best tricks you can know for raising chow. This and the infinite ring glitch. Being able to have as many rings as you need, and then also as many animals as you need. Single two biggest tips you could ever give someone for Chao Garden. How much do you love condors? Yes. Well, you know what? They're doing one thing right. They're getting me to really like condors too. What's the other one you said? Ring glitch? Correct. There is a ring glitch that you can do. Pretty much you buy a really expensive item from the black market, put it into one of your gardens, you leave the garden so that it saves, right? So that the item saves in your garden. You go back in, sell the item, reset the game. Because the game is still running, you keep the rings, but the Chao data doesn't save, so you get to keep the item and sell it over and over. And the item that we use is the gray beanie. The gray beanie, you buy it for 20k, you get to sell it for 5k. So each and every time you do the glitch with the beanie, you get 5k rings. You remember that now? That one and the animal glitch, two biggest glitches you can know. You think a dragon would be powerful, right? I would think that a dragon would be more powerful than the condor, but I guess the Sonic team didn't think so. So the dude's fly is going to be good. I believe he has an S rank on fly, so it should be pretty strong. You can reset by holding A, B, X, Y, and start together. Is that a thing on this game? You can reset the game by doing that? Optimize max laziness. What's your preferred animal to use per stat? For fly, it's definitely condor. The condor is completely unmatched. The condor is the most efficient animal you can give your Chao to start with. Because the condor gives a ridiculous amount of fly and then also some swimming power. Once I'm done with condor, I usually go back and forth between using skeleton dogs and the dragons. Because skeleton dogs give mostly run with a little bit of power and swim. And the dragons give you power and swim. Do you box? You mean do we do the Chao karate? We do indeed do Chao karate. And we're actually going to get ready to go ahead and call it a day pretty soon. So we are going to do our end of day karate and racing. just gonna get this little guy to level 99 fly for now.
Here. Here. Here.
Only a few more levels, Burnt Shake. And it does look like he is gonna pass the 3,000 mark.
Here.
Am I gonna stream on Purple App after? I am not too sure yet. I was feeling a little bit tired today, so I took it off with the overlay because I was like, I'm not too sure if I will or not, but I'm feeling fairly okay now, so I'm not too sure. Oh, who's hungry? It's Dick that's hungry. You pick the type by leveling it up, right? Yes. You pick the type by leveling it up as a baby. Once they're adults, it doesn't really matter too terribly much. As a baby, if you want to have them grow up to be a specific type, yes. You level up that mostly. Feed your son. We're being fed. Stick is being fed.
Everything will be okay.
Such a blast to watch. Thanks for the nostalgia. You're very welcome, Kristen. I hope you enjoyed the vibes. Hope you enjoyed your time here at the garden with us. And Stick, I think, is still hungry. That was your fave character? Not necessarily, but it is. Tails is the character that we use most frequently, just because he's the best one at doing the animal glitch. So that's why we use Tails. Look at these two go. Is there anyone else who wants to join in? How about you, Tails Chao? Would you like to join? Nope. That was such a good performance, he shed a tear over it.
Everything will be okay.
Alright, and before we start our races for the day... My goodness, Tamale. Before we start the races for the day, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom real quick. So we'll be right back in like 2 minutes, and then do some racing and karate. BRB. Tamale making her presence known. I went to put my controller down to move the camera, to get ready to take a quick pause, and she just happened to be like right where I was gonna set the controller down. So she freaked out, and then I freaked out. Yeah, we'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Alrighty, we've returned. And also, that's not even something I considered, actually, Allie. I did not even consider the fact that, yeah, Peapod is like right there, right at the age to reincarnate, and I walked away. Where are we? Where's Peapod at? That's Pod P. Where's Peapod? Am I blind? Which Chao would I be? I'd be any Chao I could. He's in the kindergarten. I knew that. I remembered he was in the kindergarten. I completely didn't forget that he was in the kindergarten. Nope, no sir. Not at all. There he is. I knew he was in there the whole time. I'd never forget a Chao in the kindergarten. Never.
Here. Everything will be
I promise I didn't forget you in kindergarten. It happens to every parent at least once or twice, right? How often were you guys forgotten about? Happens to everyone. How can we sell a little Chao's toy with sound and eye expression? It'd be cool if they had more Chao merch. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone that can participate in these baby battles with Flubber and Chili? I don't think so. Okay. Let's do some of our more standard matches. How do you know when a Chao reincarnate? We know once they get close. So you can check their age at the doctor. Chao usually they only live up to age 5. So once the Chao is age 5, you know that they're probably going to reincarnate real soon. So that's how we know that Chao is pretty much near. Last time we checked the doctor, they're age 4. Now they're age 5. So we know they're going to be on their way out soon. I don't know who to root for. Very evenly matched. Puddle is doing a tiny bit more damage than Miku is. My gosh, it's usually closer than this, I feel like. My goodness. Are we gonna get the best of 3 anyways? Miku, lock in, lock in. I could make a multiplayer online. We cannot, not to my knowledge. Alright, switch sides. Miku's on the left this time. What type is Puddle with the horns? He is a Dark Chaos Chao. So Miku is a Hero Chaos Chao, Puddle is a Dark Chaos Chao. Miku's just tired. She just doesn't really have it in her to compete today. And Puddle's hitting hard. How much programming do you need to learn to make a multiplayer? I have no idea. And to be honest, I don't know the first thing about programming, coding, developing. I know nothing about it, any of it. Excellent dodge, Miku. You gotta lock in. Okay. Miku's picking up steam. Oh, she was. Sorry, Miku. I thought you had it in you. Tails and Cat and Tooth. Puddle with the right hooks. He's hitting hard. Miku couldn't quite keep up with him. Lover, not a fighter. Alright, these two are evenly matched. Look at that. How do you make a Chaos Chao? You have to have a Chao reincarnate at least twice. So that's the first step. They have to reincarnate at the minimum of twice. Then starting with that third life, while they're a baby, you give them one of each animal. And if you do that, they should grow up to be a Chaos Chao. Like, that was one of the most optimal like recharges I've ever seen. Alright, Tails is gonna have to take a breath soon. I feel Cat and Tooth catching up here soon. Okay, fairly even. Cat and Tooth lock in. How do you make a Tails Chao? You cannot make one. You have to get one through a special event in a different game. Uh-oh, Tails is hitting hard now. Okay, Tails wins by timeout. That was pretty close. Tails did a little bit more damage than Cat and Tooth on some hits though, and that's really what let him take it. I feel that was close enough though for the run back. Alright, Cat and Tooth, lock in. Uh-oh, that's not good. You'd think with big ol' arms like Cat and Tooth, he'd be doing a little bit more damage. Back's against the wall, and he's already tired. Sorry, Cat and Tooth. I thought it'd be closer than that. Tails is relentless, yeah. Chilipe versus Flubber. Baby match, baby match, baby match. You think the kick does more damage? I don't know, actually. I know the kick is faster. If they opt to go for the kick over the punch, the kick is always faster than the punch. I don't know if it does any more damage, though. At least whenever they're adults. I don't know about babies. I think the kick and the punches babies might be the same speed. Because the baby hits are all just fast. Because they don't wind it up or anything. They just run up and go for it. Alright, this is looking Flubber. Not even adorable when fighting. Oh, Chilipe had just started his recharge too. I think that's it. Unless something absurd happens, it's over for Chilipe. Why did Flubber destroy him so badly? I thought their stats were closer together. Oh. Flubber has way more power than Chaleep. That's what it was. I see. Yeah, Flubber just has way more power than Chaleep does. I thought they were closer together. Alright, Chao race time. Let's see. Spinach is kind of strong. I think Spinach versus Cat and Tooth is good. Is Terachew your best at fighting? At the moment, he's one of the strongest ones we have, yes. I think Tails, Chao, Spinach, Cat and Tooth, and the peas, Peapod, Pod Pea. I think they're currently the strongest ones. Oh, whoops. Okay, I gave a boost to both of them, so it's fair. Oh. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that another try. You know, we could always put them on a different race. It doesn't have to be that one here. Cat and Tooth versus Spinach on... Let's put them on Topaz. This seems like it could be a fun match. And this way we avoid the variance of the Jack in the Box. Alright, Spinach is taking the inside route. My goodness. Spinach is so incredibly fast. But now Cat and Tooth has the inside, so he caught up a little bit. It's coming up Spinach. Sorry, Cat and Tooth. I thought it'd be closer. I didn't think Spinach was that much stronger. Spinach like by. Yeah, Spinach just absolutely zoomed through the race. Puddle and Miku. Oh, look at that. I always forget that the records show the old guys. Eggnog and Cupie. They might be gone, but they're still there. Let's put them on here. Alright, lock in, you two. May the Jack in the Box be ever in your favor. Okay, even luck. It's an even race. Nog mentioned. He shows up on the record for the races. He's a record holder. Podby side eye. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna reach out to the TikTok support and be like, "Hey, when are we getting the stickers back?" I think I might do it today, actually. Oh, Puddle fell. There goes his lead. So rough out here. It is. If they respond, yeah. I've heard TikTok support is notorious for never responding to anyone. The resubscribe button is still broke too. It is. And you know what's really, really, really funny about that? You know, like in an eye roll kind of way. The resubscribe button is still broken and borked, but on my end, I get notifications from TikTok where they're just like still constantly like, "Hey, have you tried to get more people to subscribe? Have you tried to do this for more subscribers? Have you tried to do this?" And then they'll give me notifications that are like, "Hey, subscribers are turning into super fans now. Make sure you let them know so that you can keep up." And I'm just like, "There's nothing, like, it's broken. Like, I can't use any of it." Like, they'll give me notifications as if it's working, and I'm just like, it's all broken. It's either all broken, or I don't have access to the things yet, and they'll still give me notifications, and I'm just like, I'd like to do these things, TikTok. I'd like to try to figure it out. Do we get the whole puddle? What's it gonna be? Puddle's in the hole. Miku's also in the hole. Puddle wins by the slightest of margins. No, but yeah, I think it's so silly that they keep giving me notifications for these things, for the new superfan feature, while it's still not functional. And I'm just like, can you guys hurry it up? We'd all like for you guys to hurry it up. You go in there and it shows the stickers, like, cool, you wish you could use them. Same here. I click on the thing to you know, like, where I would go to like, you know, organize the perks and all that stuff, and it just brings me to the new page that still isn't functional. The new page that says, yeah, it's coming. And I'm just left here to be like, I guess, yeah, we'll continue to wait. But I'm gonna reach out to the support and just be like, hey, can you at least make the stickers functional? Like, that's all we ask for. And anyone who had access to them before, can you please just let them continue to use the stickers? All right. Can't do another bindle then until we have the bindle sticker back. Yeah, I've been feeling awkward about it all, because I'm just like, I don't want to keep moving forward. I don't want to keep, like, doing more things until it's fixed. Because I have to know. Also, here, let's we're gonna go ahead and call it a day soon. Get the last little bit of conversation, a little bit of complaining out. Because, like, I have to know to plan around whether or not we'll be here, or if we will have to migrate over to Purple App or something. Because, like, it feels so awkward not knowing whether to to plan to be here or plan to be on the Purple Lab, because it is a little bit different between the two of them, you know? Thanks for streaming tonight. You guys are very welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. Hope you guys enjoyed the vibes. I don't think there will be a Baldur's Gate stream tonight. I think we'll wait till next time. But yeah, hopefully TikTok stops kind of dragging its feet on that, because I'd like to know what the future of that looks like. Hope you're feeling less tired next time. I definitely shouldn't be as tired next time either. I should be more well rested. It was just you know, unfortunate that I had to wake up so early the other day. But yeah, well, I'll try to keep things moving as best I can, regardless of how borked it might be. Well, we'll see how it goes. Every day an early wake up is unfortunate. Every single day that it happens, yes. Waking up early is never a good thing. Have you played Crossworlds? We have indeed. We've played the open network test for Crossworlds. I do plan to eventually probably get the game and have that be our community game for whenever we try to do community game night type things. Just host a Crossworld lobby for everyone to join. Seems like a fun idea. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day for now. Here's to hoping TikTok kind of, you know, gets it together a little bit more. I'll keep an eye on it. I've been checking every single day. I check once in the morning, once at night, to see if there's any word from TikTok on the new thing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Hope everyone had a good time. Hope everyone has a good rest of their night. And we'll be back on Friday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.